You know, I'm so honored. YouTube introduces me to partners from all over the world, and I'm actually sitting here with one of my partners right now. He's come in town to be here for one of my 4-day events. He's even brought guests, and this individual has already bought 3 properties in just the last several months here. So today we're gonna get a chance to interview him and just talk about what the experience is like and where he goes from here. 'Cause we're gonna be legends. What we're doing here ain't just scary. It's about to be legendary. Pedro, how we doing, brother?
Pretty good.
Dude, day 1 of the event's behind us. We're sitting on day 2. How's it been?
Oh man, it's great. Actually, when I first came to the first event, it was on August 14th, which was actually my birthday.
All right.
Oh man, day 1 I come and it was a eye-opener.
Yes.
I wasn't expecting it, of course, and then realizing the process, I was like, oh man, this is the best birthday gift I could have ever given myself.
Oh, I love that.
So I thank you for that. I appreciate it. I mean, I've caught on fire after that.
I know, I see it. That's amazing, Pedro. You know, it's interesting. People are like, okay, I'm going to come to one of Kris's real estate events. Is it going to be like real estate training for 4 days straight? And reality is that psychology, our mindset is 80% of everything we do in life. So we actually take a lot of the event and we make sure that we learn how to think successfully. We learn how to think the right way about money. We learn how to think the right way about people so that when we actually get into the real estate game, we've got a well-rounded approach to having the right success psychology. So glad that you're here witnessing and experiencing again. And in the meantime, you've done 3 deals.
Yes, that is exciting. And so to be honest, I wanted nothing to do with real estate. Last year, your typical 40-year-old wakes up and thinks, first I had the option to retire early from work with early medical. And so at that point I was like excited, like, oh, let me go look at my 401k. Let's see how that's gonna work out. And it's like, oh, well, it's not gonna work.
It's not gonna work.
It's not gonna work. And it's like, I've been taught that this is what we do in society. I really never bought into where defer your taxes now because you're gonna pay them less taxes later. So I've always was iffy about that. And then realizing that, wait a minute, that means I'm gonna have to retire poor. And it's like, I don't want to rely on that. I want to be able to generate more wealth now if I can. Yeah. And so that's what really got me going. That is like, I can't just continue living the society plan.
Yeah. Well, and I have to say, Pedro, this is actually the cautionary tale because you figured that out 40s.
Yes.
Most people figure it out in their 50s or 60s. The average person in their 60s, the median 401k is $63,000.
Wow.
And you know, there's some people that have 200,000, but even then, even if you had $400,000, you do the math and you're like, if I wanted to retire in my 60s and I'm used to living on $50, $70, $80,000 a year, this money is not enough for a decade. This is not enough for like 5, 6, 7 years. And it creates that panic, and society's keeping us alive way longer. It's like, wait a second, if I'm gonna retire, when am I gonna enjoy life? Like, when am I gonna travel? Like, if I'm not working, what can I do that would really bring joy? And a lot of people don't always realize that it takes money to do a lot of the fun things in life. Exactly. So you figured that out early and you have taken massive action.
Yes.
So in a very short period of time, you bought those 3 homes. When you bought your first one, were you excited or were you nervous?
I was very nervous. Of course, like everything else. Once you do something for the first time, you're all these what ifs. What if this, what if that?
And it's always, what if it doesn't rent?
Yes.
And what if someone trashes the place?
Exactly.
Right? I mean, 2 biggest fears.
Yep. And so the good thing that you have already is the system in place to help us with that.
Yeah.
The Swan account, I mean, that's what it's there for. I mean, what if? Yes, we're prepared.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, even though you're already set and understand the system, brand new coming in, I was like, oh, it's like, this is tough not only for myself that I was pumped to join, but also getting my wife to trust in the system. Yeah. So yeah, it's a working process.
But it looks like it's working out and getting easier right now.
Oh yeah, definitely. Now I've actually have to be creative and start to think of, wait a minute, I want to go do more.
Yes.
So what am I doing now?
I love that.
So now I'm finding other ways to also start generating more income so that we can come buy more homes.
I love that.
Yeah.
Listen, we've got a couple of things happening at this event. I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a sneak preview that you need to be aware of. One of the things is at some point, either in the beginning we don't have money to buy real estate, or we use our money to buy real estate, and then you find yourself in Pedro's situation. I've got 3 homes and I want to do more, but how I was getting them doesn't work anymore. And in time, every 5 years, if those double, hey, that's great, and you're still young, so that's going to multiply. But the question is, how do you go faster? This is what was plaguing my mind when I was a college kid, and I looked at the pace I was buying real estate. I'm like, this is not fast enough. I wanted to go faster. And that's when I did two things. Number one, I got really creative and realized that I now have a track record, and if other people can believe in my track record, we can partner up. I'll only make half the money, but half of much more is a lot better than everything of nothing.
Exactly.
And so I started bringing on partners. We started doing a lot of real estate, and I found out, you know what? I can buy as much real estate as I want. And I think that's the transition that you're in is, all right, my money is set, and it's gonna now multiply, and it's gonna grow, and we've got great ROI. Now I need to figure out how to leverage different resources other than money. And that's people. There's people that feel the same way as you. You're gonna find a way to go out there and meet people that are waking up to their 40s or 50s or 30s and saying, oh my gosh, this isn't gonna be enough. Retirement. The average overall household combined net worth by 60 years old is $172,000. That's not enough. And the sooner people realize it, the more time they have to correct it. And if you can find a way to help them see the light like you, there's a way for you to now participate doing real estate with them. I specifically do that through a program I call Maverick. You guys can click the link below and learn how you can actually partner with me without bringing any money to the table and actually becoming my equal partner in doing real estate. That's something that I think you should pursue.
Yes.
And then the second one is at this event, different than the last one, I'm going to talk about how to become a really intelligent business owner. Are there turnkey businesses that you can do on the side outside of your job that produce lots of income and take very little time? And I'm a huge fan of that because I've got 13 of them. For the first time ever, I'm going to be actually sharing my favorite turnkey business with everybody. And some people are going to choose to participate in that because they're looking for acceleration. Either way, it's how do I buy real estate without money? And it's how do I have business support me that doesn't need my time? And those are the two tracks that we're going to be talking about the next couple of days.
Sounds exciting.
Yeah, are you excited?
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely.
Dude, this stuff, even to this day, still gets me jazzed, and I love helping provide these solutions, or at least inspiring you to go look in the right direction so that you can create them for yourself. Let me ask you this, Pedro. 3 homes now, we know how those are going to multiply. What's your goal for this year financially?
For this year, my goal is, like I said, the different strategy I have going on right now. Back at home with the team, I'm developing, buying homes so that we can then grab that cash flow so we can come buy more homes.
All right.
So right now I have actually several deals in the work.
Good.
Hopefully pretty soon I'll be able to generate 6 doors through those transactions.
I love it.
And then, like I said, use the cash flow. I mean, you have to get creative.
Yeah, dude, this gets me so excited. And Pedro, you're crossing over into this really cool zone of take that game plan, take your financial future into your own hands and run with it. Every one of us needs to do that. You are the financial planner that you've been waiting for. There's no one else out there that can design your financial future the way you want than you. You're designed to do that. And by the way, this event that we're all doing is all about how you seize that. It's called Unleash Your Financial Destiny, which is realizing you're the author of your fate. You're the author of your financial future. The choices you make and how you invest in yourself here determines what you get out here. And Pedro, you've been a great inspiration to all of us here. Thank you so much for being here today and for sharing your inspiring story. And brother, this year I'm wishing you tremendous success in multiplying your portfolio so much bigger.
Appreciate it. Thank you very much.
For the rest of you, make sure that you are a subscriber in the links below. Learn how to partner with me without bringing money to the table. Learn about the events that we've got going on. And I'll even drop a link for that turnkey business that takes little time, makes a lot of money. Check it out, and we'll see you on the next video.